everyone, and welcome back to another episode of STC BTN. Today we're going to be hearing from Tiger and Ava to hear about their experience at the People and Technology Project Launch Day. So obviously it was a People and Technology project, but what did you actually do on the day?
So we had, in the morning, we had the CEO of Streetside Medics come in and give us a brief outline of how it started and like what he does. And then we got into groups within our year and brainstormed possible solutions for the United Nations Sustainability Goals. And then we moved off into groups like alphabetically ordered and just did a range of activities. To do with the activity, one of them, we had girls from older years come in and talk to us about the projects they did in the past. And yeah.
So can you tell me the subjects you're doing this project in and what actually you're doing as part of the project?
Yeah, so this project is to do with geography and tech, and we had to pick one of those specific goals and go further into making an app or like a physical element that helps people within these subjects get a better life generally, and it will help our world.
And that goal's from the United Nations goals?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So can you tell us a bit more about the CEO of the Streetside Medics and what the business entails and all how it started?
Yeah, so it's a non-profit organisation so there was a uni student doing like his medical degree and everything, and he was in London and saw a guy he was at like the train station and saw a guy having like an epileptic seizure, and he like ran over and was like, oh, what's wrong? And kind of realised then that there's these people who don't have access to hospitals and healthcare aren't getting the same treatment as someone who would be brought up in like the eastern suburbs would have. And so his like main goal we kind of got from the talk was to help those who need healthcare, and so there's like a team of 12 and they drive around in like a van that has all these equipment. It's like a portable GP's office.
Oh, okay.
And they're mainly in like the western suburbs, not necessarily over here, but in like Parramatta and Bankstown, and they drive up to a specific spot and kind of alert people that this is the spot they'll be in, and it's generally the same each week.
Okay.
And they tend to pull up near a laundromat service and a food truck, and they just kind of do a partnership with the two and provide healthcare and food and hospitality to those.
So really
people.
a full service.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any ideas for a project, or are you still looking to develop ideas?
Yeah, well, not necessarily. I thought that I kind of want to go further into homelessness, just because it's a subject and like a topic that interests me. And I got really inspired by one group that we listened to, who I think were Year 9 students, and they made like a tracking bracelet that had a number on it, and it meant that they could get posts sent to them, and they could have a permanent address, so they could get a job,
Exactly.
even though they would just go along the streets and would follow them. And obviously I can't go forward with that idea, but that really inspired me to do something to help homeless people have a better life generally.
Amazing. Thanks for watching this episode of STC BTN. And thanks so much, Tiger and Ava. I wish you all the best of luck with your future projects.
Thank you.